What you're seeing here is Clair Obscur Expedition 33 through the Unreal Engine injector. Even though I'm not a fan of modern Japanese RPGs, this game is one of the biggest surprises of 2025. Developed by the French team Sandfall Interactive, which includes former Ubisoft members, it blends the spirit of classic Japanese role-playing with a turn-based combat system enhanced by action elements and a distinctive artistic direction. The result is a fusion of tradition and innovation, sure to intrigue fans who appreciate both strategy and style. I tested the game without major tweaks, as I'm not an expert in Unreal Engine VR tuning. I only activated the fix which was necessary to avoid the usual problem with the right lens. From the very first scene, it's clear that the Unreal Engine 5 is an incredible tool for creating environments and landscapes that look even more beautiful than reality. The sheer amount and quality of details will amaze you and make you want to wander around the game's map just to admire the spectacular vistas it offers. From the start, the tutorial in a lush forest reveals how carefully the developers have crafted each detail. Beams of light pierce the leaves, creating a dreamlike mood, while Victorian and steampunk accent add to the surreal feel. You soon encounter living stone creatures, and every element seems designed to spark your imagination, as though stepping into a vivid painting. The graphics and VR immersion do justice to a game that demands exploration and appreciation down to the smallest detail. Since it's a JRPG, it might not suit everyone, and the frequent camera change could be more jarring than expected in VR. These sudden shifts happen during combat, forcing you to endure Sandfall Interactive directional choices. Judging by messages in the Discord group dedicated to Final Fantasy, there seems to be a lot of interest in this type of game. Here, however, combat remains turn-based with a few quick time event elements to add some dynamism. Whether in flat mode or VR though, the character design and world building are stunning, but especially in VR, and for the first time with UE VR the game never crashed, no joke, never crashed. It's incredibly stable and runs smoothly enough. If you have a 5090, you could push the resolution as high as possible to enjoy the game in all its splendor. At the heart of the experience lies a turn-based battle system with action twists reminiscent of classic JRPGs, yet it managed to feel fresh. Each character starts a turn with action points, basic attacks recharge AP, special abilities consume more AP but deal heavier damage or produce powerful effects. A key element is the synergy between party members. You can mark enemies to make them more vulnerable to magic, while another character channels elemental skills, fire, ice, earth or light, to amplify her spells. This system rewards planning, especially when timely blocks or dodges enable powerful counter-strikes. Exploration in VR never gets tiring, which isn't something I can fully say about the combat system. After 10 hours of play, new micro mechanics were unlocked during battles, but it never becomes truly phenomenal in VR. Outside of battle, the game's dungeons feel linear, reminiscent of a classic Final Fantasy corridors, guiding you through striking set pieces. However, the world map presents an open environment with hidden routes and roaming enemies. Flags act as a checkpoint similar to bonfires, allowing rest and healing at the cost of resurrecting foes. These mechanics support optional grinding for those who want to strengthen their party, but doesn't seem mandatory. Its greatest strength is undoubtedly the narrative, which mixes flat screen footage with dynamically rendered real-time scene in the game engine. I won't deny there will be moments where you might shed a tear or two inside your headset. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 also tackles mature narrative themes, emphasizing the passing of time and the urgency of a perilous mission. Each character has a personal skill tree for tailored progression, while a flexible equipment system influences both combat and exploration. Story elements emerge through cinematic cutscenes and scattered documents, forming a word dance with atmosphere and tension.
Oh, Pico Bano. Apocalipto, passwordito mi parino.
Navigating the open map is enjoyable and you almost always have a clear, precise objective, and in VR helps avoid those frustrating moments when you're not sure what to do or where to go. One striking aspect is how the world unites different eras of aesthetics to create unique settings. This variety highlights the team's commitment to designing environments that feel coherent yet distinct. Subtle interactive elements like hidden levers or elemental-based puzzle solution suggest exploration will remain engaging throughout the adventure. I'm not certain if someone in the Flight to VR community will come up with a fix to improve VR usage, but as of now, I don't feel the need to recommend anything in particular. The game already works great as it is. Players can also anticipate a robust party progression system, where each member gains unique skills and paths. This invites experimentation in building effective synergies and keeps battles exciting over the long haul. Even in this short video, the game's ambition is evident. Battles feel methodical yet dynamic, the visuals are memorable, and the narrative promises depth. By merging familiar JRPG motifs with modern twists, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 delivers a layered experience that appeals to both new and veteran players. Its evocative style, balanced storytelling and gameplay could attract a broad audience, blending old-school charm with fresh ideas. For anyone who wants to see more about the game, I've included a few combat sequences of interesting sections without spoiling too much. Enjoy and see you in the next video.
I'll do it.
Interesting decor.
SKA is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little...
Here we are. Minoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Minoko.
A train. Gustave would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent? flow.
Bring it on.